Excellent. We have quality options the first try. So I don't need to start and stop and start the stream again. We have quality options on the first try. All 4 of our runners have the seed and are ready. Things are cropped. And now we just have to wait for everybody to come back to watch this fantastic pair of races. MM2NES cartridge versus Skipsy and Amadeus Zeno versus Kevnastics. So I'm going to sit here and invite everyone to enjoy some Super Metroid music while we wait for the top of the hour and for these racers to get going. The one thing I did forget to do, and there's always one thing that you forget to do, is remember which brackets these racers are in. MM2NES cartridge and Skipsy are both in the 3-0 bracket, and that's really exciting. One of these two, unfortunately, will take a loss here and end up in the 3-1 bracket. The other race, Amadeus Zeno versus Kevnastics, they are in the 2-1 bracket. Alright, everything is set up there. So we get to watch MM2NES cartridge do a little bit of Mother Brain practice with Charge Ice, Waver, Rinka, Ripper, Namihe, the seed. And we have 5 minutes before I drop the gate. all 4 of these runners start playing Super Metroid for our benefit. And there's Music 75, our tracker for the day. With 4 minutes before things start, it would be a fantastic time to go follow the 4 runners. And if you're feeling generous, go follow Music 75. It looks like we will be getting started a couple of minutes early. Thought I muted that one. Oops, as they say. It looks like Kevnastics is ready. And so I'm going to drop the gate right now. And all 4 of our runners will be getting going in just a moment. This is Speedrunners Arena. Our racers once more are mm2 NES cartridge in the upper left, Skipsy SRL in the upper right, Amadeus Xeno in the bottom left, Kevnastics in the bottom right. The top 2 are racing each other, the bottom 2 are racing each other. Top 2 runners are 3-0 in this tournament. The bottom 2 are 2-1. And all 4 of them, remember that this is, in fact, Varia Randomizer and not Arcade, and head to the left. We have some normal falling from Skipsy and Kevnastics. It looked like a moonfall from MM2. And it looked like possibly also a moonfall from Amadeus. Howdy be Jonas. And Morphing Ball is the item on the Morphing Ball pedestal. Unsurprising. MM2 NES cartridge is the first one there. followed by Amadeus and Skipsy, and lastly Kevnastics. This is going to be a crazy race. Absolutely agree. The first randomized item of the seed is Power Bombs. Power Bombs before Bomb Torizo means that Bomb Torizo can have literally anything within the confines of Super Metroid's items. And there's Gravity Suit out of logic in the ceiling. Amadeus is the first to collect it. I think MM2 shot it and was like, whatever, I'll get it later. Wait a second. MM2 takes the damage boost and gets the Gravity Suit. Skipsy is repositioning the enemy. Kevnastics also collects Gravity Suit and heads out. Gravity Suit puts Billy Mays into logic, but Gravity Suit itself not being in logic means Billy Mays isn't in logic yet. Amadeus right here at Billy Mays. MM2 back at the construction zone. Gravity Suit for Skipsy and Super Missiles in the construction zone. Billy Mays. Super Missile, but wait, there's more. Missiles. Order now and I'll throw in a pack of missiles absolutely free. So apologies for killing the prediction. We have a missile at Green Hill Zone as MM2 takes the meme route. Kevnastics finding missiles under Mother Brain. Skipsy about to find the missiles and super missiles that are at Billy Mays. Optimizing power bomb placement for a Spore Spawn check. There's a missile at Charge Beam. Kevnastics heading up the escape shaft. 230 missiles is a likely check. Bomb Torizo also a viable check. .230 missiles is missiles. Will Varia be found in the next 10 minutes? Missiles behind Spore Spawn. And Kevnastics is going to check Bomb Torizo. Super missiles. Wavegate glitch room for MM2 NES cartridge. Looks like a first try. And Kevnastics heads over toward Terminator. It's missiles behind the Wavegate. What is the prediction? Which will be found first? Ice or speed? Okay. It's a really neat trick, Marsworm, and there's a different setup depending on whether you have high jump boots or not. Energy tank outside of Mission Impossible. That was a stacked back of Gauntlet. That was a charge beam and a space jump. Power bombs at Mission Impossible. Kevnastics had to check twice. Wait, was that what I thought it was? What have you done, Invarial? What have you rolled? Amadeus heading down. 230 missiles. Kevnastics starts in on the Brinstar checks. There's Morph Ball Bombs. There's the up logic. There's the up logic we were all waiting for. That actually should put the gravity suit into logic. And MM2 is going to start at the bottom of Brinstar, checking Edecoons and work his way up. Missile, X-ray scope. 2 more items. Missiles at Edecoons. Power bombs at the back of the mockball area that Kevnastics is going to pick up. And there's Screw Attack, which is the through logic to Gauntlet, putting Charge Beam and Space into logic. So I'm going to level with everyone. I wanted this seed to be quick so that I didn't use too much of my voice, and I just rolled the jettiest jet seed you could possibly jet. There you go. There's an energy tank for MM2. 3 Phoenix down. With Screw, I think it's 2. Varia's 6, and then with Screw, it might be 5. Are you sure that it's 2 without Screw Attack J? Everyone else says it's 3. You're the only person that says it's 2. And super missiles at the top of the mockball area. It is 100% 2. Okay. I'm gonna trust the guy that organized the tournament. It's some low number. Yes, Marsworm, the Chozo switch requires space jump, and that is, we believe, true of the vanilla game as well. MM2 finishing up the reverse meme route by heading up the elevator, back into Criteria. There's a Screw Attack for Amadeus. And I look forward to MM2's reaction on this gauntlet shot. That was another I had to look again to make sure that I saw what I thought I saw. Missile the Terminator. I will not be surprised to see MM2 go straight up to Gauntlet. Indeed, Neoleda. Skipsy is in big pink. Kevnastics has returned to the ship. I suspect a Gauntlet check here as well. I guess it's not a check if you already know that you're going there. And bomb jumps from Kevnastics. The infinite bomb jump, one of the few techniques that is in the SMRAT 2021 logic. And there's a Monterizo fight that MM2 just ripped through. Because MM2 came here with bombs, Bomb Terizo activates. Our other runners that did not have Morph Ball bombs, just power bombs, got out without a fight. And Kevnastics demonstrating why Screw Attack is the only through logic for SMRAT. And an energy tank at the front of Gauntlet. I don't know that I could have provided nicer items there. And I know it wasn't me, it was the randomizer placement algorithm, but I rolled it and I'm taking credit. If I have to own up to the bad seeds that I roll, I'm taking credit for the good ones. That is only true with a particular randomizer flag, Marsworm. And that's Space Jump for Kevnastics. And that's Charge Beam for Kevnastics. And that's Space Jump for MM2. And that's Charge Beam for MM2. Space Jump, Screw Attack, Gravity, Charge Beam. It seems like the logic wants you to just go to Red Ship and deal with it. MM2, 230 missiles check. Skipsy is headed all the way down Red Tower and is about to check Spacer. Amadeus is about to decide whether to go up or down Red Tower. Knowing where Charge and Space are, up seems like the play. Take care, Marsworm. Thank you for stopping by. Please remember to follow Speedrunners Arena. And if you have an extra moment, follow our runners and follow the broadcast team for this race. Have a great day and see you next mission. I ended up missing completely what was at Spacer. Doesn't appear to have been a beam. It looks like it was Spring Ball. Skipsy found Spring Ball somewhere. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Rakshan. Thank you, everyone. There's your speed booster. Speed booster before ice. You'd rush Meridia now and not take care of Wrecked Ship while you're at the top of the map? Amadeus at the top of Red Tower checked Alpha Power Bombs while I was busy talking about the speed booster find. And Skipsy is getting ready to go fight a raid. There are some super missiles for Amadeus Trouble at Beta Power Bombs. And that's some super missiles at the end of the maze for MM2. There's a spacer beam at the bottom of the ocean. And Amadeus looks to be heading up as well. Gauntlet would definitely be the play here. We have an extended crate fight on Skipsy's side. And the fight is over. Kevnastics checking behind Spore Spawn. And Amadeus going straight toward Wrecked Ship. There's an energy tank. There's Plasma Beam. Spooky Plasma Beam, replacing Spazer pretty much immediately. MM2 Charged Plasma and X-Ray. That is full microwave. Amadeus is taking the opportunity to refill at the ship. And to save. Indeed, only Varia for go mode. And Amadeus is going to check Gauntlet now. There's the microwave. And there's one dead Space Ghost. There's a reserve tank outside of High Jump. There's an energy tank outside of High Jump. French Vanilla. And there's missiles outside of High Jump, also French Vanilla. Amadeus is up and getting started on Gauntlet. Power bombs for MM2. And Kevnastics heads up the red tower. There's the Gauntlet-y tank for Amadeus. More super missiles for MM2. Kevnastics is heading down, so we get to see what's... Well, I get to see what's at Alpha Power Bombs. Someone who was paying slightly better attention than me earlier already knows what will be found here. Space jump for Amadeus, energy tank for Kevnastics at the front. Charge beam for Amadeus. Missiles at the back of Alpha Power Bombs. And Skipsy is into Meridia. Jay applauding this choice. Not terribly surprised. He does not like the wrecked ship. Wrecked ship E-tank is super missiles and a reset. Super missiles in the wall. I missed what was at the top of Mama Turtle. It looked like ammo, though. Varia at Sky. Wrecked ship has been stacked recently. Missile, thank you. And MM2 is leaving wrecked ship. Jay is about to take on tens of thousands of dollars in medical debt, having that pinky toe looked at. And Skipsy checks Crab Supers, and it's a reserve tank. Amadeus and Kevnastics both heading to wrecked ship now. Yes, the prediction is very over. MM2 at Red Tower. Skipsy heading up to the beach. Plasma beam for Kevnastics. Spooky plasma. Logically speaking, Varia could absolutely be at the top of wrecked ship. Space jump puts it into logic. The energy tanks are there. Gravity suit is in logic. Screw attack is in logic. All of the requirements are met for making the wrecked ship play. And that looks like a vanilla watering hole. MM2 going to show us what's at X-Ray's vanilla location. Missiles. Kevnastics and Amadeus fighting Phantoon at the same time. Bottom half of the screen, they are racing against each other. They are in the same place at the same time. And there's a double microwave. Skipsy does not have ice or speed here. This is going to be a save to check some sandpits and other locations. And MM2 is going to check the spacer beam location. MM2 deciding not to take Spring Ball, the decidedly incorrect choice. That's a reset from Skipsy. I didn't see what was down the sandpit that was chosen. Too busy being in shock at MM2 not picking up Spring Ball. That would have been a right sandpit check. Left sandpit says... There's an ice beam. But Skipsy is going to go around again to pick up. That's a nice beam, that there ice beam. Neither of them saved, right? Which is why they're both walking back. This is why you pick up Spring Ball. Agreed. MM2 with the Kraid quick kill. Kraid is down for MM2. And MM2 does not want the reserve tank. Amadeus tries this clip 3 times and then opts out of it. Kevnastics just shoots through. And what has it got in its attic cells? I know I've made that joke before, but I'm gonna keep doing it until someone laughs. Attic past the robots, we have a super missile tank. MM2 heads down into Norfair. That is a missile, super missile rather, at Wreck Ship Reserve. Those are some high jump boots. Missiles in the sky today are high jump boots in the sky. I can jump twice as high. MM2 racing through Frog Speedway toward Bubble Mountain. Another potential Vario location. Just an E-tank this time. And Kevnastics falls, but will have no trouble with this space jump, returning to the sky item, which we know is high jump. There's the high jump grab for Kevnastics. And that Chorizo just keeps clipping through the floor. I keep complaining about it. No Super Metroid dev has gone in to fix that, but that Chorizo's collision physics are terrible. MM2 into Meridia. And power bombs on the way out of Wrecked Ship. Wrecked Ship having Plasma Beam and high jump boots if you bother to search for them, but no Varia suit. J-Chalk in the chat feeling all smug about the Wrecked Ship skip that he proposed. And honestly, I can't blame him. Well, it could be Climb Supers. Ice was in a sand pit. Bubble Mountain, it could be in Bubble Mountain, but it's not in the Varia-less Bubble Mountain location, so Bubble Mountain's out. Post Splatoon is possible, Waterway is also possible. Plasma Beam is possible. Varia could be a Plasma Beam. Bubble Mountain was an energy tank. The rest of Bubble Mountain is not in logic. Climb Supers isn't out. I was just saying that Ice Beam is in a sand pit. So that would be a Meridia dip and go back, or logically. The missiles item behind the heated room is in logic, and that's an energy tank, Jay. We checked that. MM2 checked it. Amadeus picks up the spring ball. Climb Supers has not been checked. All good. All good. Skipsy's getting ready to fight Fantoon. 2 pieces of microwave, but the important one, charge beam, not there. And MM2 is saving to check some sandpits, presumably. Left sandpit, that's going to be an ice beam find. No, Climb Supers wasn't checked, but ice beam is here, and if I understand SMRAT logic, ice beam is required along with speed. While ice beam is not needed to make it across, my understanding of the SMRAT logic is ice beam is required to make that check. So ice beam at the sandpit puts it into logic for Skipsy and MM2. And Kevnastics picks up Spring Ball, the correct choice. 3 out of 4 Super Metroid runners agree, Spring Ball. Well, we haven't found a grapple beam yet, Sweeter Chili. And that's not to say that you can't check check tool without grapple. The ice clip exists. The ice clip absolutely exists, but it doesn't put it into logic. That looked like a Varia suit. And I believe that puts MM2 in go mode. We have a crate fight by Kevnastics on the bottom right. And now we no longer have a crate fight by Kevnastics on the bottom right. Skipsy resets out of the super missiles at Wreckship E-Tank. And MM2 gets ready to fight Dragon. The Dragonites spelling out Keiko Love as MM2 just hovers Goku-like. And MM2 crouching while Dragon for the first half of it. Samus is forced into a standing position when Dragon dies. So it's easy to check Dragon's death. Varia was in the sandpit room just after Botwoon. Botwoon E-Tank. Agreed, Junie. Agreed. I looked away for a second and missed what was at Precious. But Amadeus is heading through Meridia. Kevnastics collecting high jump items. Skipsy checking the top of wrecked ship. Still no space jump. It was super Precious. Thank you, Knucklehead. And Skipsy's gonna see the super here. Super missiles. MM2, as predicted, returns for the Ice Beam. Amadeus starts in on Meridia. Kevnastics checking the base of Bubble Mountain. And the reason that it couldn't be Varia here is because it is an energy tank. Ice Beam for MM2, no reset this time. And Kevnastics resets and returns to where? Norfair save point before Frog Speedway. So Kevnastics has to know at this point to go to Meridia. As MM2 passes the "You are leaving Meridia" sign and gets ready to go into Norfair again. Amadeus tries to skip the missiles and misses. Kevnastics checks Main Street, power bombs, and ID clip on Skipsy's side, as that Terizo does not understand how walls work, or in this case, floors. Botwoon versus Amadeus. Amadeus goes in for the microwave. And there's the kill. Amadeus wins. Flawless victory. And MM2 sets up for a lava dive. And by sets up for a lava dive, I mean has access to all of the things and just space jump screw attacks through the lava room. It's much easier to say lava dive, though. Amadeus has to have picked up Varia now. Being through Botwoon, had to have seen it and gone to pick it up. There's no way that that would have been skipped. Space jump screw attack. The pillar's room was designed around it. Worst room in the game. Blurst room in the game. Space jump screw attack. Actual worst room in the game. Space jump. Speed booster for Skipsy, who is now in the position to check Gauntlet. Amadeus crouching during the microwave for Dragon. Not quite a kill. And there's the KO. Friendship ended with MM2. What did MM2 do? Besides not pick up Spring Ball. Nice KO by MM2. Amadeus post Dragon, leaving the area. That's all he did. That's all he ever did. Metal Pirate, X-Raid. Other Metal Pirate, X-Raid. He keeps desecrating the Friendship Ball. And Skipsy picks up Charge Beam. And picks up Space Jump. Kevnastics versus Bob Moon. And Amadeus is going to pick up Ice Beam here. MM2 is cruising indeed. Oh, Amadeus actually ran past Varia and then went back to pick it up? Okay. So Amadeus now actually with Varia suit. Ridley down for MM2. And Ice Beam for Amadeus. Kevnastics has picked up Varia as well. And Skipsy is checking Waterway. Precious super missiles. Kevnastics thinks they're so precious they get to stay in the wall. And Amadeus is leaving Meridia. You are now leaving Meridia. And heading on in to Norfair. Dragon fight for Kevnastics. I can't imagine this will look much different than the previous two Dragon fights. There's Plasma Beam. Plasma Beam plus X-Ray. Almost fatal. Standing position. Dragon is dead. As MM2 with 154 energy is leaving Lower Norfair. Energy situation a little bit tense for MM2, and does not have 10 super missiles to Crystal Flash. And skips out on the 5 super missiles that would have put him at 10 super missiles to Crystal Flash. But Space Jump, Screw Attack, the Red Key Hunters are no problem. MM2 has left Lower Norfair and returned to the much safer regular Norfair. Skipsy checking X-Ray. Amadeus heads down into Lower Norfair. And MM2 picks up this energy tank for the full refill before having to return to Criteria and head into Turian. Amadeus just bursting through the Pillar's room, space jump screw attack. Bursting through the so-called worst room in the game, space jump screw attack. Amphitheater, space jump, and screw attack. And Kevnastics gets ready to head down into Lower Norfair. In roughly 2 hours, Zeb 316 versus Kuru 9798. Likely here on Speedrunners Arena. Please take a moment to go follow our 4 runners today, and go follow Music75 for tracking all 4 of these racers really effectively. Follow this channel, Speedrunners Arena, and you will get notified every time SRA goes live to provide you a race much like this one, only with different people and different random items. And MM2 is exiting Meridia again, this time red tower side. Will MM2 stock up on super missiles? I don't think so. The title's from the last match again, it shouldn't be. The title here says MM2 versus Skipsy and Amadeus versus Kevnastics. Amadeus versus Ridley versus Kevnastics. Skipsy versus Botwoom. And MM2 takes a save at the ship. Varia suit for Skipsy. Skipsy now also in go mode. And Amadeus has to finish the Ridley fight. Ridley just not playing nice right now. There's the grab. Ridley is down for Amadeus. Kevnastics just a couple of minutes behind. And at 50 minutes, 20 seconds, MM2 enters Turian. Samus getting a bit of an acid bath. Dragon versus Skipsy. And Dragon is down. Metroid Room 4, MM2 is through without issue. beautiful, beautiful speedball by Amadeus to leave the, is that the just ego move? And MM2 playing around with oversized novelty hats. MM2 has 7 energy tanks, which is just enough to do stand-up, if he wants to. Amadeus doesn't want to waste a power bomb checking the item under the Three Musketeers. And MM2 gets to do a Zematite skip here. There it is. Tank defeated. Someone who's got the numbers can happily work out how many charged ice plasma shots it takes to get Mother Brain either all the way down or into the catch-up phase. That person's not going to be me. Skipsy heading down Rock Speedway to go Ridley. At least 3. At least 3. That's fair. Blood Brain charges up. MM2 will be left with 114 energy. And there's the setup for stand-up glitch, everybody. Skipsy taking a recharge before heading down into Lower Norfair. Kevnastics screw attacking through the Three Musketeers. And Skipsy kills the enemy just a little bit before getting the beautiful knockback hit. Each of these charged ice plasma shots that MM2 is pumping into Mother Brain's head now reduces her hit points so that when Samus gets the Hyper Beam in just a moment, it will take fewer shots to kill her. There are a couple of caveats about positioning and making sure not to get the baby Metroid trapped in the ceiling, so that Mother Brain can't actually hit with onion rings to kill it. You know, a couple of weird things that you need to be aware of. Amadeus opting not to save the ship, going to head straight on through to Turian with 274 energy, 35 missiles, 8 super missiles, and 10 power bombs. And there is the Hyper Beam. MM2 taking a very aggressive close-up stance so that the lag beam is not on the screen for that long. Mother Brain is down 55, 59, roughly 56 minutes. MM2 seeing the seed and making it work. Will MM2 save the animals? Probably not. But we can all hope. Amadeus on to the first Metroid room. Two didn't even save Spring Ball. It's true. Oh no! Amadeus gets grabbed by some novelty hats. But Morph Ball bombs are enough to dislodge them. Metroid Room 3 for Amadeus. Kevnastics taking the save of the ship. Just a couple of minutes behind Amadeus. And MM2 presses down and has finished in first place with an SRL time of 57 minutes 39 seconds. GG to you, MM2 NES cartridge. Amadeus versus Giant novelty hat. Oversized novelty hat leaves Samus at 1 hit point. Amadeus is facing to the right. And I am joined by MM2 NES cartridge, our winner of this race. GG to you, MM2. How are you feeling? I can't hear you if you're saying words, and I'm pretty sure they can't hear you either. You've deafened yourself. We have a Ridley fight going on with Skipsy. Amadeus has Zebetite skipped and is onto Mother Brain. Kevnastics is just a little bit behind.
Okay, let's try this again.
There you go.
Okay.
Welcome.
Yeah. Honestly, the thing that worried me the most early was the misplaced power bomb. When I was like in Blue Bryn, because if I hadn't gotten that power bomb pack of charge missiles, I would have had to farm the bugs for power bombs, and that would have not been a fun time.
Yeah, the meme route worked out for you because of that other power bomb pack.
Yeah, that definitely bailed me out hard there. And then the wrecked ship skip, of course, definitely was worth it in hindsight, and same with the Billy Mays skip. When I saw the space jump in back of Gauntlet, I was kind of worried. And as I went farther along on the seed, I got increasingly worried that I had skipped Afaria and Billy Mays. Because, you have the bombs at early supers, which puts the gravity in logic. Then you have the screw at Eticunes, which combined with the bombs puts the space in logic, and both of those put the Billy Mays in logic by themselves. So if you get both pieces of Billy Mays logic fairly early in the seed...
put Billy Mays into logic.
No, screw and bombs put the space in back of Gauntlet.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying now, yes.
Yeah, but like finding both space and gravity fairly early and in logic scared me a bit, but I didn't want to go back until I had done everything else that I could.
You have no idea how much gloating Jay was doing in chat about you skipping Wreck Ship and it being the play.
What? Because when I face him, I'm going to not skip Wreck Ship.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, all those Wreck Ship haters. I will be showing you, if I face Jay, I will be showing you the top of Wreck Ship. and it will
Well,
probably have nothing.
this time, Sky Missiles, the place where all of the items are was just high jump, so you didn't miss out on much.
Dang.
But you got
Honestly, I like high jump, but I like winning more.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And you did that today.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So you'll be moving on to 4-0, one of the 5 undefeateds of the round.
Yeah, that honestly surprises me. Like, going in this tournament, I saw the big names, and then I saw like Sloters and Zeb. They're obviously the 2 big names, but then there's like people, I don't know, like Jay and Toasty, just to name a few, who are like really good, but not as talked about. And I'm like, okay, they have to take me out in something. Like,
I mean,
yeah.
looking at the screen right now, mm2nescartridge is a pretty big name.
True.
It's the biggest name we have on the screen here. Amadeus Zeno comes close, character-wise, and then kevnastics, and then Skipsy here, the smallest name on the 4 of you.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, I don't know if your name or who's tracking Music, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Equal character length, 8 apiece.
Well. But yeah. All the really solid runners, I just feel like I'm not as good as them, and I'm gonna face one of them eventually, and I'm going to lose. But that's just how it goes. But I'm definitely happy to be in the position I'm in right now.
The deal with the Swiss, though, is that even if you lose, you're still probably going to end up in the rat bracket.
True. I mean, at this point, I am in the rat bracket almost certainly because I've got 4 wins.
Right.
So.
Right. You could potentially throw the next 3 matches, end up 4-3, and then maybe have to do the qualifying bracket decider match, but don't think about things like that. Leave that to commentators like me who don't play this game.
See, you say that, but you're also posting times of Super Metroid, so I don't know. I feel like you do play this game.
I have posted 1 Super Metroid time in the last 40 years.
Fair enough.
All right, that doesn't count. An update on the race that you've already seen. Amadeus Zeno has finished in 2nd place with a time of 1:04.23, winning the bottom race. So, you did the reverse meme route. Why was that? Why did you decide on the reverse meme?
Because I like meme route. Honestly, I feel like it's not a play that many will do, and given Skipsy's past places, I felt like I had to. I felt like I wanted to pull that trigger. Just because if it works out, it saves time, and it's not likely that somebody else will do it. Plus, I don't know. It also just saves time because you're not going back up the climb in all those areas, and you only sacrifice 1 check. Something. Usually, I like to skip Billy Mays if I'm doing meme route, and I will get 1 power bump pack just to consume power bumps. So you're only really sacrificing 3 checks in early game for a fairly solid time save. Plus, you take the time from Green Hill Zone, New Bridge Sector.
And you said you were a little bit worried when you saw Space Jump, but I'm pretty sure I saw you look at Space Jump charge beam back and Gauntlet and drop down and then go back up and make sure you had seen what you had seen.
Oh, that was just me not playing well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
it
was
seemed to me that it was like, wait, what? And not.
Yeah, that was just a movement error on my part. There was nothing. My apologies for spoiling your psychic reasoning, or whatever.
I take it back. Straight up misplay by mm2nescartridge, checking back of Gauntlet twice. You heard it here, folks.
Yeah, only like a 1.5 to 2 second loss.
I mean, it looks like what did you finish at? 57? Something. So it's at least a 10-minute win.
True.
That's how numbers work, last I checked.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is how numbers work.
Alright, do you have anything final you want to say, or anything you want to say to Amadeus, who's joining us right now?
Keyboard life.
Yes, keyboard life. GG MM2.
GG Amadeus.
Man, that was a weird seed.
You're welcome. Any question?
It was like, just kept finding all kinds of good stuff right back to back and so quick. Now it's just like laughing about so much stuff, and I was just like, I don't even know where to go. Too much is open.
Yeah, always finding gravity array is just, it just opens the thing up so much so quickly.
Yeah. It was nice seeing charge in the back of Gauntlet. So then, like, real early, I was like, I'm not worrying too much about ammo.
Yeah, charge is always a great find. And I like my ability to route ice in after finding Varia. Just, like, I had to reset on a left sand pit, but then I got to come back because I found Varia at the boss.
Yeah.
Which you ran past, it looked like, Amadeus.
Yeah, I saw it on my way in. I was like, I'll just get it on the way out.
Yeah, in hindsight, that probably would have been faster.
Yeah, I just wanted to go for a halfie, and then I messed it up.
Yeah. Obviously, halfie without high jump is a so tech.
I had high jump.
Dang, I'm jealous.
I found that in Sky Missiles.
Yeah, anybody know where Wave Beam was?
No, none of you found Wave Beam.
Dang. Or Smokey.
And at first, checking the top of Rex ship for a bit, I was like, I'm probably wasting my time up here. But once I found high jump, I'm like, okay, I'm happy. I don't care anymore. Everything else can be trashed, and I'm still happy.
High jump always makes you happy.
Yeah, it's my favorite movement item.
Same here. Honestly, it very well might be my favorite item, period.
Well, we know your favorite item isn't Spring Ball.
Indeed, that's my least favorite item. I may or may not even have an emote to commemorate that.
Wave was at Norfair Reserve. Thank you, Brown. So there you go. Wave was at Norfair Reserve.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely not a place that I would have checked given Varia put me in Goma.
Right,
right.
And where Varia was.
Yeah.
By the way, MM2, I made sure to think of you as I was collecting Spring Ball.
Thank you very, very much, Amadeus. I really appreciate that.
Like, if you go back and watch a lot on my channel, you'll probably be able to read my lips going, MM2!
Of course.
So besides that, what did you think of the seed, Amadeus?
It was kind of weird, but everything just seemed to go together pretty good. You know, it's a pretty quick seed.
Fair enough. You'll be moving up to 3-1. Is there anyone that you're looking forward to seeing?
Not really, I'm gonna lose.
You don't know that.
I don't know, 3-1 runners, those people are gonna be good. Yeah. I'm just weird.
I mean, you're up there too.
Yeah, I don't really know how.
We're joined by kevnastics. GG, you kevnastics?
Hey, thanks. Hi, how are y'all doing?
Yeah, GG Kev.
GG. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that was a pretty awesome race. That was my best. That was my best SMRAT rando by almost 4 minutes. Pretty happy with that.
8 according to, or almost 9 according to the bot.
Yeah, yeah. For races, yeah, I've done some on my own, but yeah,
Okay.
for race, I mean, I'm really pleased how they went. I'm irritated with one decision I made. I went to Upper Norfair and I should have just gone to Meridia, but I was hoping luck would pan out and I would find Varia at Bubble Mountain Missile by chance, and then I could just go down to Ridley and then go up to Meridia and then finish out that way. And that was absolutely enough time for Amadeus to take me on that one. But I hope to watch this one back. I bet it was really exciting. And GGMM2 and Amadeus also.
And honestly, checking high jump in Bubble Mountain when you're like go mode minus Varia is like I bet. Well, of course, I know I would do that every time because if you find Varia there, you're go mode, and you just save a ton of time over full clearing Meridia. And if you don't, oh well.
Yeah, I made those checks before Meridia as well.
Yep,
yeah, that was the worry I had. I was worried I'd get to Meridia and have to full clear it and try to find Varia. So, I'm starting to get a little bit better at understanding the logic, but it's just I'm very new to all this, so I'm very proud of how I did.
You did great.
Yeah,
thank you.
You should be.
Thank you. How'd you? Did any of you guys find ice?
Yeah.
Sand pit.
Where was ice?
Left sand pit.
Oh, left sand pit.
Yeah. In the spot where it's reserve tank and vanilla.
Oh man, that would have been pretty clutch. That would have helped me get through Turian like way faster.
Oh yeah.
A little bit faster, yeah.
Like pretty much as I was going through the sand pit, like as I was entering the room, I dropped a power bomb to reveal the item. I was like, well, if it's wave or ice, then that's cool. If not, then at least I know. And then I see ice, and right away I'm like, okay, this is just too crazy.
Man, this was a crazy scene. What y'all think when gravity was right in? Where was gravity was ceiling, right? I remember it was really early.
Yeah.
Dude, I was laughing.
Then I'm like, that throws all the logic out of the window for me because I can't follow logic to save my life.
Oh, heck, logic.
I was thinking in my head, well, great. It's now, let's play the game called Where's the Varia Suit?
Yeah.
So
that was wild. Go ahead.
A thing about the gravity suit being in the ceiling, the channel prediction for which suit will be found first, Varia or Gravity, hadn't even finished yet when MM2 shot the ceiling and revealed the gravity suit.
Awesome.
I think 105,000 channel points were spent on the gravity prediction. I don't know how much of it was spent after the item showed up.
Wow.
Or people who put Varia in before I shot Gravity.
That's crazy. How quick did y'all go to Gauntlet? Because as soon as I got Screw Attack, I flew there.
With me, was it? I went down, did Big Pink, and then after going up Red Tower, went over and got it.
I beam routed, so it was like right in my way.
Yeah, that's. I ended up going down to Eddie Coons, and I found that Screw Attack. So then I went straight up to just did IBJ to Gauntlet, cleared Gauntlet, and then I ended up doing kind of I think Billy Mays, and then meme routed my way. And then went to Big Pink and did a little bit of clearing there. And then I figured I'd clean out Kraid. No, Fantoon. I did Fantoon and then Kraid, and then I did Meridia.
Yeah, same thing I did.
You were just faster.
And we're joined by Skipsy. The entire race is now in comms for a few minutes.
Hello, everyone.
GG, Skipsy.
GG.
Thank you. GG to you, to everyone. To you especially, because we're opponents.
That was a wild race. Go ahead, Skipsy. Tell us about your race. Sorry, Imperial. I didn't mean to take your stuff.
A lot of stuff that
it's
didn't
fine.
go into my favor. I skipped the checks for Gauntlet, right? And that's what... that was really costly for me. I could have skipped a lot of more stuff. Did the more better routing, but those gauntlet checks, they're in this. They're rarely in logic with this. With the accessible logic, right? So that I felt like skipping it, and that was really bad for me.
Yeah,
Gauntlet
especially with charge
specifically-
and space.
Yeah. Gauntlet specifically takes two forms of logic in SMRAT. Up logic, which in this case was bombs, but can also be space jump, speed booster. I don't think high jump does it because of the weird wall jump there. And then
No.
through logic, which is always screw attack.
Yeah,
So you had
exactly.
morph ball
That's
bombs
a
and you
lot,
had screw.
right?
It is. It is. But you had morph ball bombs and you had screw attack, and that was your logical access into Gauntlet and through Gauntlet.
Well, that makes me feel better that I actually knew that logic, because that's exactly what I did. So finally, I did something right.
I tried just doing the wall jumps up there and kept failing. So and finally I was like, whatever, I'll just IBJ up there.
So I learned how to IBJ in my first race that y'all streamed, my first SMRAT race, and I got 1 hour and 58 minutes. So this is 50 minutes better, and the IBJ did not take me nearly as long because I taught myself how to do it in that run.
Nice, GG.
Thanks. It paid off.
All right. So closing remarks. I'm sorry, Skipsy.
That's
we're gonna
fine. That's
be
fine.
ending things
I
very
was
soon.
the last anyone in this, and that's like you want to wrap up. That's fine. I understand.
I do. I will let you talk. I just closing remarks from the top to the bottom. NM2 closing remarks for the seat.
GG and Amadeus, keyboard life.
Keyboard life.
Amadeus, final remarks.
Have a great day, everyone, and good luck to the rest of the runners for the rest of the tournament. And thank you for the restream, commentary, and everything.
Hey, no problem. And thank you, Music, for tracking all four of you. Kevnastics, final remarks on the seed.
Thanks for everything, everybody who's involved. Make sure everybody follows the runners, restreamers, commentary. I really look forward to watching this back. Kudos to my fellow racers, and this has been super exciting. I can't wait to watch more of these races. I can't wait to volunteer. Hopefully, do some more comms, and I hope I have better luck as far as winning is concerned in the future. But GG everyone, and thanks everybody for being here.
GG to you, and good luck in the 2-2 bracket.
Thank
And
you.
lastly, Skipsy, first, how did you feel about that seed? Besides not checking the back of Gauntlet early enough.
It was. I'm not sure. I don't think it went too well for me, like the way I wanted to play the seed, and but that's well, the other seeds were way better for my playstyle. That I tried to make certain checks, and then I can deduct whether the next place that I want to check has something that I need. And that didn't go too well for me because, of the gauntlet check. If I had known that earlier, the moment I had screw attack, then this would have went another way. But all in all, I had a lot of fun, and that's what I always say, because Super Metroid is a super, super fun game, and I really enjoy playing it, and I thank everyone for playing with me. That's my last remarks.
So you're going to, with this second place finish, move down to the 3-1 bracket. Do you want to face Amadeus next round?
Sure, we can. I'd love to race.
I can't set that up for you. I'm just saying
Yeah,
because you're
that's-
moving in 3-1, and Amadeus is moving into 3-1 as well. The
I'm
possibility
excited to
of that.
whoever I am going to face. That's. I was scared of Mr. Guy Average last week, but I like this. Mr. Guy Average is definitely not average. is really, really amazing at this game, and that's where I was a bit scared. But this logic can go all the for each racer individually, like however they want to route this, and yeah, there is no reason to be scared. It's just about fun, and I'm having a lot of fun, and that's where I win.
That's fantastic to hear. And now, any closing remarks for the seed, for the viewers?
Thanks everyone for providing this, right? The free stream, the commentator, well, you, we're talking right now. The other racers, the trackers, and also the viewers, right? That's also like, if nobody would watch, why would we set this up, right? That's like, everyone's involved, everyone's having fun, and that's the important part.
That is very well said. Well, thank you very much, all four of you, for racing, for joining me in the booth here. I swear. Joining me in the booth, spending a few minutes after the race, and we are going to go rate Mr. Guy Average. So, once again, thank you everybody. Follow the runners, follow Music, and on behalf of SRA, we will see you next mission.